that's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune.
Hello. Say hi. Say hi, dear.
So we're gonna be revealing on YouTube that we're launching or opening a brunch bakery or cafe in this vlog. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm up at Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right?
Okay, hello, welcome back to another vlog. We're here today in Ayala. We're in Scratch again for like the fourth time already, I think. It's a Sunday and just came from a run, Summit Ori. Oh, thank you. And Leroy and Chico.
Hello. We're excited to try Scratch today.
So crazy. We lined up for like so long. The line was so long outside that literally there were policemen and security coming out to like, I don't know, manage the crowd because they could like form a mob or something.
I'm currently trying the mushroom toast. Spectacular, wow. God damn! What's your reaction? What is it?
It's really good. You can really taste the pesto and
So nonchalant ah. What a long ass reaction.
Taste this. Pero I've tasted this 4 times, 5 times.
Yeah.
Maybe more from the old week.
What? Commercial. Okay, this time we got the mushroom toast also. Oh, thank you. Okay, cheers. It's pretty simple. Feels like pesto and mushroom toast was put down. What?
I want to slice it up right now.
Oh. Okay, sure.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Gotta testify.
What are we getting?
So there's normal, beginner, intermediate, and then the extreme insane. And we decided to go extreme and insane. Because it's basic.
And what's crazy also is that it's gonna be so much lighter because we're only 3.
Yeah, so instead of 6 people,
You're right.
it's gonna be 3 people only. And then so our weight is only 3 people.
So it's gonna bounce like
And so, have you seen Superman? You're about C3.
we're gonna you know the height of parasailing? People will think there's a parachute above us, but no, we just bounced up.
Wait, oh, if we're light instead of 6, while it's dragging us, we're already flying. It's just parasailing at this point.
An accident, cause this must be heaven. I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Now let's take them high.
Okay, good afternoon. It's currently like 2 p.m. on the way to the cafe in QC, and I don't think I properly talked about it while I was in the unit. So from the top, I'm opening a cafe slash brunch slash bakery spot in Quezon City with Ori and a friend. And long story short, it's basically a mix of European inspirations, and what I mean by that is like things like the food, the interiors, the pastries we're making, the coffee, the vibe, the emotion we want to evoke. All of those are like inspired by different places across Europe. So we didn't want to zero down on a single place in Europe, right? Because number one, we don't want to, how do you say this? Like, we aren't experts at anything. So we felt that if we zero down on one thing, there would be so much expectations from us. So for example, if we just all of a sudden call ourselves like a French cafe, people would probably assume that we are claiming to be experts at, I don't know, croissants or French coffee, whatever you want to think. And number two, honestly, we aren't trying to be experts at anything. It's literally just an array of all the things we love from across Europe put into this cafe so that we can share the things that we love with everyone else around us. So we want to establish that spot in Quezon City that's just like a, how do you explain this? Like a nice escape from all the other places in Manila. So it's not to say that everything else in Manila is boring and mundane, but this is like fresh in the sense that we feel as though there isn't much places like this. So it's something that we were seeking for ourselves, and we thought, why not put it there ourselves, right? So there's gonna be a lot more to this whole vlog series of me opening this business and being a cafe slash bakery slash brunch place owner. Honestly, I probably have to choose one of those three terms when I make these vlogs. Like, do I say we're opening a cafe? Do I say I'm opening a bakery? Do I say I'm opening a brunch place? I want to say I'm opening a cafe, but at the same time, I'm super in love with all the brunch offerings that we're going to be having, and as well as all the pastries that we're going to be serving. So not too sure yet what I'm going to zero down on for when it comes to like just straight out mentioning these things in the vlogs. But yeah, right now we're on the way to the cafe. Actually, we're gonna drop off some stuff. Gonna meet with the engineer to deal with some alignment and look if there are any edits to the permanent fixtures. So stuff like whatever's nailed to the wall or hammered down to the floor, all those stuff, just to make sure that there are no delays. I'm launching this now in this video because we're finally somewhat close to everything properly coming to life. Like, we have the construction going down, we have the permits being approved, we have the R&D process being dealt with, we have the concept nailed down, we have systems built in place, we have suppliers almost figured out. So much things have been worked on, and honestly, if I had started vlogging at the very start of this process, I probably would have started vlogging maybe like a year ago, or possibly a little bit over a year ago. That's just how long this entire process took. It was such a rough thing. But yeah, you're gonna be joining me, following me along this journey of opening this business. Not just, it's not just the process of owning a cafe slash bakery, it's also the whole process of just owning a business in the Philippines, period. Like, so much people aspire to quit their 9 to 5, build their own business, and that's super amazing and all. But then, honestly, if you go through all the Reddit threads and talk to a lot of people here and there, so much people are just gonna tell you to desist from making your own business and just ditching the stress and just, go into corporate or become a professional at something along those lines. Just don't start a business is what the advice a lot of people will tell you. And I kind of get it. Like, so much hurdles, it's insane. Like, maybe when we're operational, I'll do a proper rundown on a lot of the things that we had problems with. But for now, you're gonna be seeing live what's happening from now until the point that we're opening. And yeah, as I was saying, right now we're on the way to the cafe. We're gonna drop off some stuff, and then afterward, actually brought some stuff from R&D. We're gonna have Ori and a couple of friends try it out. Then after that, we'll be having a workout in the gym with Matt. I haven't had the workout with Matt in so long. All of my workouts recently have been solo because I didn't have a proper schedule for my workouts. Like, literally everything is just, I suddenly have free time here and there, so I just get a quick workout in here and there. It's never like something that I can plan out. So yeah, I hope you're having a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is. I hope you're having an amazing day.
No one really gets over me.
Thank you.
Why would you try to ever put me second? You're just another groupie to me. No, I'm out here single, and I need some real. Now I got standards. Give a fuck how you feel.
You're 1 liter of coffee.
I thought it was chocolate milk.
No, it's coffee, bro. Straight.
Milk is it?
Yes, but no sugar.
It's just plain latte, bro. Okay. Raw dogging. I'm so hungry.
Okay, go ahead.
I would buy this.
Oh, shesh.
I really like it.
Shesh. There's more in the car if you want. You can also have this big.
It is my favorite kind of bread. Like, when you bite it, it's dense.
Oh, so you like eat that?
I super hate it when it's airy.
That's your favorite cup? Long story short, I was doing R&D for a lot of coffee at home. Then I had a lot of fail for latte art. So I'll show you the aftermath in the photo here. But then that's the... What do you call this? That's the fail. It's not really a fail, it's just a fail latte art. What's that?
My hands aren't shaky yet.
You can wear to help beat the cool. Oh my. Hello, good evening. We're here in Bridgetown playing some football because I have to film some stuff for a client. Also here with lots of guys from Xavier.
What's going on, guys?
What's up? Oh, it's so hot though. I imagine running around Manila heat. Like it's nighttime, but then the heat's at full blast. It's insane. Pretty busy times. I don't know when the heck my last vlog was for this video. I think it was like last week, I think. Anyway, in between those, we're like so focused on getting all the government stuff approved, like the permits, the insurances, and also different inspector stuff. Everything is coming together. Hopefully, oh my gosh, the ball. Yeah, hopefully everything will come together, both in the physical and in the legal sense, really soon. So I'll be heading into the. Actually, I go to the cafe almost every day to check up on things, but I'll be heading for a proper viewing in the sense that I'll be vlogging it and taking proper documentation with the rest of the team, possibly next week. So, oh my gosh, it's a mic pala, causing the shadow, yeah. So hopefully by next week, I'll get to show you a very good picture of what the place is gonna look like. But yeah. Yes! Holy shit, magic. Aircon installation today. We ended up having to use cassette types because of the distance between the unit and the external unit. So the copper pipes are super long, so it's not gonna work out for a wall mounted or a standing. Like a standing would work, but then it requires a lot of chipping on the floor for the drainage. So we ended up going with the cassette type, which is pretty expensive up front, but in the long run should be pretty good for electrical costs. Hindi pa nakahanap. Kaya ko tapos na. We're on the way to a meeting with the roaster. So I've done several meetings with different roasters already, but I thought of vlogging this one just so we can kind of document the entire process, right? Like building the cafe from the ground up. So essentially what's gonna happen is we're gonna try out some beans from their standard line, their standard offerings, see if any are a fit to the type of beans I want. And if not, we're gonna discuss possible if it's within their capacity to customize beans for us, right? Like to change the roast profile or to get different beans or to create different blends. Then afterwards, if we are able to lock in a possible match to the flavor profile that we want, we move on to discussing the business related side. So stuff like MOQs, the price per kilo, and the different things here and there that you need to know about. So for example, with our let's say a roaster that I met before, right? Like I met with before, they would have a low MOQ, but then they require they require consistent orders over a certain time frame. So like sure, they can have a low MOQ, but then you're required to place an order so soon just after ordering your first bag of, let's say, I don't know, your first batch of, I don't know, like 5 kilos. So it might make sense that, oh sure, low MOQ with a good price, but in the end, if you do the math, it comes out really expensive. There are so many different things that you have to think about, and it's hard to find a perfect fit for what you want, but in the end, it's really just about finding many different options and locking in the one that best suits your business needs and whatever. So yeah, I'm currently listening to a podcast and different videos online on Malaysian culture and also language, right? Because later this evening I have dinner with some lovely Malaysian folks, and the closest thing I knew about Malaysia prior to listening to all these videos is what I know from Singapore. Not too sure how closely related they are, but then from what I hear from people as well as like my friends from Singapore, Malaysia and Singapore are alike in many different ways. And number 2, Upin and Ipin, of course. And number 3, Grumpy Bagels. So Grumpy Bagels is a cafe slash bakery slash brunch place that I discovered online on TikTok and Instagram, and it has such an amazing vibe. I absolutely admire how the owner presents this sort of raw vibe to the way they do their branding, right? So they like doing vlogs of how they started their renovation process. They do vlogs of how they make things behind the scenes, like the actual bagels that they make, and they also do vlogs of how they I don't know, like handle their staff. So everything's super raw, super real, and that's what I want to also apply in regard to Moka, our cafe. So yeah, pretty much those 3. And right now I'm just learning about the different cultural nuances of Malaysia, and from all the podcasts and videos I've watched so far, like correct me if I'm wrong, the biggest thing aside from the fact that Malaysia is like a very big mix of different races and cultures that compose this entire one Malaysia, the thing that Malaysians are most proud about, and the one thing that you can never tell them off about, is their food, Malaysian cuisine. That's something I gotta agree with, honestly, because like Singapore, one of the main things that I love about going there is the food. And while I'm not an expert whatsoever, every time I go to Singapore, the hawker booths I go to or restaurants, a lot of them always have like the word like Malay cuisine or whatever, and as well as the different dishes that I've tried. I don't know, like nasi lemak, not quite sure if that's from Malaysia or what, but then a lot of the food I love from Singapore is inspired, or I don't know, sort of like originates from Malaysia. So super excited also for the dinner later this evening. Hopefully I get to sample a lot of favorites from the past, or I don't know, even new things that can become new favorites. It's currently at 3 p.m. The meeting with the roasters at like 3 p.m. I'm still on the way because I had a meeting prior, and that meeting ended a bit late. So I'm a bit late to the meeting with the roaster, but we're not very far. We're very near also, so shouldn't be too late. And then afterward, not too sure how long the roaster meeting will take, but normally it takes 1 hour to 2 hours, depending on the amount of conversations I have with the owner. Like if it's just like purely business, or if there's like cuento here and there about coffee or other businesses, stuff like that. Then afterward, we're gonna head straight to Makati to deal with some other things for the business. Then right after that, we have to, actually not right after that, I don't even know if I'm gonna fit in everything, but there's like a couple errands I have to fit in and finish in Makati prior to my dinner later, because my dinner later is at like 7 p.m. I believe. And assuming the roaster meeting finishes at, I don't know, like 5, I'll get to Makati at like 5:30. I have like roughly under an hour to finish with my errands, because then I have to drive to the dinner place, and that also takes up time. So let's see. You drink it, may parang aftertaste na
Parang mabigat.
I offer you the Ethiopia Colombia.
Okay.
Brazil, Vietnam, doon tayo leaning towards, right?
These two tayo.
Ethiopia,
Yes,
Colombia. Okay,
yeah.
for the Ethiopia, Colombia, ang price namin.
Nag-iiba.
Nag-iiba.
Yeah. Parang before that trend explodes, gusto ko na solidify na rin.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon' touch the sky. You gon' touch the sky, baby girl. Testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly.